back to the channel. This is Andrew, running with Dr. Andrew, and today is another midweek training talk. All right, guys, let's go running. All right, guys, today I'm doing a 4 mile easy run. I did 3 miles already on the treadmill. Legs are feeling pretty good so far. I did, like I said, this weekend I kind of strained my hamstring just a little bit, recovering from that, so it's doing much better, not as painful. And so that's what I like to do, is talk to you about how to help with your hamstring strain. So I'm going to give you at least 4 good exercises to help out with those hamstring strains, which can be very common with runners. All right, guys, keep strong out there. Remember, stay focused, pump your arms, and smile. All right, guys. All right, guys, that was a great run, 4.22 mile run. So it was, and not too bad for the hamstring, just a little sore, but able to kind of push through, and that was pretty good. So I was pretty pleased with that run, and I did a couple of times. I kind of did some strides at, it was like 7:04 minute pace at one point during the run, and so altogether it was an average of 8:58 minute per mile pace. Best mile was 8:14, and so pretty pleased with, you know, just having a little bit of strain there, and it should get better as the days going on. And so try not to push it too much there, and try to recover. And plus I'm going to do a lot less mileage, and kind of taper from again 45 miles this week, and then taper down from there. So I'd like to share you at least get 4 good exercises to help out with your hamstring strain, what I've been doing the past few days to help out. Today I did some weightlifting, so I did some of these exercises to help out there. One exercise that you can do is obviously you can do some rolling. I've been doing a little bit more foam rolling. I have been neglecting doing foam rolling. I forgot how great it feels, and it just feels really good on your muscles there, just to kind of massage them. And so you can just grab a foam roller and just find the sore spot and just kind of roll back and forth on it. You can even just hold that position for a while. So that's kind of a trigger point release technique, and hold it for at least a good, you know, up to 2 minutes or so. You can roll it for a couple minutes or so until that goes away, and do that, and, you know, you can walk around just to see if that doesn't help out. Good thing too, you know, you can always figure out what causes your hamstring strain or pain. So mine was whenever I would land, that eccentric loading, eccentrically meaning that the hamstring muscles was stretching, and so that was the loading of that, and that kind of created a little bit of pain there with that. So I could tell, okay, what's causing it? So more eccentrically loading. And so one thing I did with my running gait was try to lean forward a little bit more, like you're running in the wind. So that was able to use my glutes a little bit when I actually took the pain away. So sometimes when we get tired, we kind of sit in the saddle a little bit and start to use other muscles that are there and get overused pretty quickly there. So if you use your glutes, your big muscles there, that's going to help out there. So running like you're running in the wind, you're going to be able to use those glutes a little bit more. So that's exercise number 1. Number 2 is couple exercises. So one is you're going to grab a ball to do some hamstring exercises. So you put your legs on the ball, and then you're going to raise your hips up and hold it for 3 seconds and come back down. And also you can progress this exercise to go and raising your legs up and holding it there, and then raise one leg up while one leg's on the ball, and then raise it back down and raise up the other leg. That kind of challenges your single leg balance there with that muscle set. Creates a little bit more strength and a little bit more contraction of that hamstring muscle there. And again, you want to make sure that this is not sharp shooting pain. If it's a little sore, that's okay. Soreness I'm okay with. It's sharp shooting pain where you can't do something, that you definitely stop the exercise right away and start doing a little bit more icing and rolling and things like that, especially early on if you've got a pretty bad strain there. So the third exercise I'd like for you to do is you're going to do another ball exercise. You're going to put your feet on the ball, and with your knees bent, you're going to raise your hips up, hold that for about 3 seconds, and slowly lower it down. Remember, eccentrically is lowering down of the position. That's going to do the lengthening part of the muscle. So typically that's how we injure our muscles, is eccentric loading of those muscles, where it stretches too quickly, too much, or a wrong position. So that causes those injuries to those muscles there. So you can do that. All these exercises, at least do 15 to 20 repetitions, 1 to 2 times a day. And then so the third exercise is almost like doing a deadlift. It's more of it feels good to stretch it. So whenever you have a strain, I always want to kind of stretch a little bit there too, so it feels good. And so it's okay to do this right here. And also it's a strengthening one, to eccentric loading that muscle there, and then come back up into a position, almost like a deadlift. Keep your back nice and straight, pushing your hips back, and then come back up, squeezing your butt muscles there, and that's going to help kind of lengthen that muscle there, doing a little bit of eccentric loading of that muscle there. And so those are the good 4 exercises they can do. And also you can add to maybe looking at your gait, making sure you're not overstriding, making sure that you can try leaning forward at the ankles. Whenever I say leaning forward, definitely that means I'm meaning to lean forward at your ankles rather than your trunk, and that will help you engage your glute muscles a little bit better there. And so this concludes this week's midweek training talk. Let me know how your training's going this week. I've done about 10 miles so far this week. I did 3 miles yesterday, 3 miles this morning on the treadmill, and 4 miles on the road today. So a total of 10 miles. And so let me know how your training's going. I'd like to know, so that we can cheer each other on for the rest of the week. And so this concludes this video. So I hope everyone keeps safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.